afternoon to one and all. Good evening. I'm going to do a video of Lears, St. Michael, once again. Starting from the Chafet Warehouse, Chef Food Limited. First of all, this road will take you back down to Jackman's, Huddersfield Turning, St. Matthew's Church, and back down for the National Stadium and back down to Bridgetown. So this is the Chafet Warehouse, Chef Foods Limited, the Chafet Manufacturing Inc., Chef Foods Manufacturing Inc. And you can see these Frosties truck. This is for the truck Frosties ice cream parlor as well. Frosties ice cream parlor. The Garrett Smith School is down here, which is a school for special needs children. So the Frosties ice cream parlor and Chafet Limited. Chafet is owned by Trinidadian national Assad John Hallout, who has about 14 or so of the Chafet restaurants here in Barbados. So the food is prepared here, the food is made here, and then taken to their respective restaurants. Chafet Warehouse, Chef Foods Manufacturing Company. Chef Food Manufacturing Manufacturers of all the Chafet foods here in Barbados. Chafet is a fast food restaurant similar to that of Kentucky, but only in Barbados it can be found. Chafet Warehouse. So this is the Assad John Hallout corporate offices. Chafet was founded in the 1970s by Assad John Hallout, who is from Trinidad, but he has about 14 or so of the outlets of Chafet in Barbados. So Frosty's ice cream parlor is his, and Chafet Chef Foods. So we're on the border with St. Thomas at the moment. St. Thomas is just up the road here with Prout on that side and Applebates. So yeah. So Chafet Warehouse. First of all, this is a semi-rural area. In the parish of St. Michael. St. Michael is often referred to as a semi-rural area. As I said before, Chafet foods are manufactured here and then taken to their respective restaurants. The Frosties is theirs too. Frosties ice cream parlor is belonging to Chafet. Frosties ice cream is served at all Chafet restaurants. At first it was Baiko ice cream, the original ice cream of Barbados. Since Baiko, I don't know what problem they had, what problem Hallout and the Baiko's companies had, but Hallout decided to manufacture its own ice cream. So Chafet is now selling Frosty's ice cream. The ice cream tastes similar to Baiko. Baiko only stands for the Barbados Ice Company. BICO, Barbados Ice Company, which is downtown at Fontibel. We have another one up here now, known as Frosty's. All is the same thing. Chef Foods and Frosties. Frosties. And you can see the Roberts Manufacturing Company at Lower Estate in St. George over here with the chocolate warehouse and Frosties ice cream. So up the road now, we'll be leading you back to St. Thomas via Baby's Lane. Baby's Lane. Where the Nichols Bakery is. Nichols Bakery is in Baby's Lane, St. Michael. Further up from here, heading to St. Thomas. So this road will lead you back to St. Thomas and St. Joseph. So this is a semi-rural area. It is not fully rural. In St. Michael is referred to as urban, but in St. Michael, yes, this is rural, but still not fully rural. Not fully urban and not fully rural. So this is semi-rural. It still has a country feeling. But in my opinion, this is full country. Some say that St. Michael is not in the country, but to me, it is in the country. So straight ahead will be to Baby Lane, where the Nichols Bakery is, or the left turn where that car is going through. It can be referred to as Canewood Road. That is also a part of St. Thomas. It will lead you back to Jackson and Cane Garden, and that part of St. Thomas, and back to Warrens. But straight ahead, we'll be taking you back to St. Thomas via Nichols Bakery and Baby's Lane, Sprout and Walk Spring, and it will lead you back to St. Joseph as well. The Sugar Hill bus that goes into St. Joseph travels that route out there. So Baby's Lane is this way. Chefette Warehouse and the Roberts Manufacturing Company. So this is Lears. This road now will be leading you back into St. George, which is in the center of the island, St. George. And this is the pavilion here at Lears, the pavilion. The pavilion at Lears, this way. You see the Sugar Hill bus traveling through Baby's Lane. So this is all Lears pasture. You can see the Sugar Hill bus traveling going up to Baby's Lane, headed to St. Thomas. So this part will be leading you back to St. George with Lower Estate and the Bell and Charles Row Bridge. That part of St. George. St. Thomas and St. George are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados that are best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. And there are rural parishes as well. Chefette Warehouse, Frosties. This is like a swamp lake, a dam lake. Down here. So we'll go 2 layers again. Like what I did last week. So this is the countryside. In my opinion. Anyone watching that agree that, yeah. Anyone that watching that agree out here is country, could leave a comment and say that they agree. Because I do agree that out here is country. You can feel the breeze, you can see the rusticness of it. Lears Industrial Estate. The Lears Business Park. The Barbados Laundry up in here. Barbados Laundry. Going back down through Lears. It says danger, no swimming allowed. So I will walk up through here and then walk back down. So this is a swamp. There's no swimming allowed. No swimming So this is where back to St. George. Back at the Chefette Warehouse out here. With fruit ice cream parlor. Northwest, first of all, this is where the Lears plantation used to be, where Northwest Pest Control is now. Northwest was down across Belleville, Northwest was down Belleville, St. Michael. Then it later moved up here. After the pest control place. Northwest is owned by Calypsonian, Pompey, a Barbadian Calypsonian. Pompey, he is the owner of Northwest. Lears Plantation House where C.R. Williams Construction Company is now. You can see all across the Warrens from here as well. The Warrens business and commercial area. In a westerly direction, you can see the sun setting. The sun is setting over here. So though we are in the center of the island, you can still see the sun setting over on the west. Sunset over here, looking in the westerly direction. We can see over to the Warrens area. Warrens is a stone throw away from here. The Warrens is a business and commercial area. This is known as a city. This is known as a city away from the city. A place where businesses have been moving out of town into the area. Warrens. Warrens is over here. Known as a city away from the city. So it says private property, no trespassing. And this is the C.R. Williams Construction Company, founded by the late Sir Charles Ophneal Williams, known to many Barbadians as Cow Williams because of his initials C.O.W. So that's why many Barbadians refer to him as Cow because of his initials C.O.W. He is one responsible for most of these roads being built. The ABC Highway, the main highway that runs from the airport in Christchurch to the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. He's the one who is responsible for building that, as well as the leveling of Forest Hill in St. Joseph, which was done in the late 80s or early 90s when Dame Maisie Barbados was a member of Parliament in St. Joseph. He did many more work and more construction companies around the island. So the swamp here. Let's see the sunset over here. So this is all Lears. Here's the check out the house, and you can see the Warrens area. Warrens is a stone throw away from here. The Warrens area, which is known as the city away from the city. A place where businesses have been moving out of town into the area. So C.R. Williams stands for Cow Williams, Sir Charles Ophneal Williams. He was a white Barbadian entrepreneur. He and his brother Ralph Busy Williams are two well-known white Barbadian entrepreneurs. He originated from the parish of St. John. Chef Foods Limited over here. So this will be able to take you back to the Bell. The Bell is a part of Lears area as well. We are in close proximity to the Bell, St. Michael, which is supposed to be a notorious area for killing. People used to kill you and dump you and throw you in the Bell. The Bell is spelled B-E-L-L-E. It is referred to as the Bell. As soon as you go across by the roundabout here at Lears, to the other end of Lears, and you go right across, you will be coming across to the Bell with Lower Estate. Bell is a big place, so I think the bell extends all up here. I know this is still Lears, but this is also referred to as a part of the bell. Before the big highway was built, the ABC highway runs through the bell too. People used to kill you and throw you in the bell and dump you and kidnap you and throw you in the bell. This is a very lonely area. Very lonely and deserted area. This can also be used as a back road to get from north to south or from south to north or vice versa, or to get into the center of the island from St. Thomas to St. George. You can also use this road as well. This is the road equivalent of Jack in the Box, really. So this is the more cane fields here. It says here. The Ministry of Agriculture. I don't want to spot on this body car so much. But the thing that I spotting them or nothing, it's that. So this is C.O. Williams Asphalt and Quarries Limited. It says here, the Ministry of Agriculture. C.O. Williams Asphalt and Quarries Limited. So it says here, the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Nutritional Security and the Barbados Agricultural Development and Marketing Corporation. C.O. Williams Construction Company. So as usual, I will go as far as Preconco Limited. With the quarry out there. And turn back. So this is all farmland. As I said before, this is a semi-rural area. So this is partially country and partially town. But it is not in town, because we are far from town. I would say urban, suburban. But it is more country. Suburban is areas lying right on the outskirts of town. That ain't fully town, but you can walk to town and from town. But to me, this is way beyond suburban. This is more country, rural as we call it. So St. Michael is town, there is suburban, and there is rural. I will stop again by the Ready Block, Ready Mix Cement Company, construction company. So a lot of construction companies are located along this street. And then I will turn right to railroad and go back to where I came. You can also access Huddersfield turning from this way. near Highway 3. So this would be the road leading you into St. George. Leading you to St. George from this area, from this road here. So all here is farmland. I will stop by the ready mix. I'll walk back. Back at Ready Block. Ready Mix. Company again. Another construction company. Ready Block, Ready Mix, and Ready Block. Ready Mix, Ready Block construction company. Another white beige on this place too. I'm not sure if it's Mark Maloney or somebody that own it. But yeah. Here ended my video. We'll walk back through again. Thanks for watching, guys. Do have a blessed evening. May God continue to bless you. And thanks for your support. Please leave a comment. Here edit my video, my vlog. Time for me to turn back now and go back where I came from.